in that 6 months period?
Moral stories, and which is correct in the second class, third class, because as I mentioned you, I belong to. I
Ah, sorry, my continue.
was saying what I'm saying. I just forget it. Can you repeat it?
Okay, when around, am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible, and the audio is also clear.
Great, Mansi. Okay, so hello, Mansi.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm really fine. How about you?
I'm also doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yes. So I received your mails. I received your messages. So now we are here, and
Yeah, after a long time.
after a long time, I have a really hectic schedule, and I repeat that in my all the videos. I really have a hectic schedule, so that is why I wasn't able to make time for this conversation. But finally, we are here, and I'm glad about it. So, Mansi, why don't you tell me more about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. As you know that, I belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. And if I talk about my education, I have done my master's subject of English literature. And right now, I'm running my bachelor's an institute. And they running apart from this, also I'm running YouTube channel name of English Toast 27.
Oh, that was so quick, huh? It was so fast. Okay, okay, minute, I'm receiving messages. Yes. So, yeah, Mansi. So, what is your channel all about?
It's totally English regarding. I provide a motivational speech. How can you improve your fluency? How can learn English? Whatever.
Please speak little slow, okay? Speed should be
Okay, I
little.
think
Your speed is really fast.
okay, okay. Sorry to say, but you know what? This is my habit, but I've tried. I try.
My daughter is making a lot of noise. Okay. So, Mansi, where are you connecting from?
I'm from Kanpur.
You're connecting from Kanpur. Great, great.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about Kanpur. I feel Kanpur jewelry is famous. Is it jewelry?
No, no, leather is famous.
Leather.
Leather.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Just a moment, please. Wait. Session is over, so she's at home. So she makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mansi, tell me more. Like I want to know your journey that now you have your channel. So how did you start speaking? I can say start speaking this language.
Actually, I basically belong to UP board, that means Hindi medium board. So I don't have any idea about the English. How can we learn and how can lot of things. But in 2021, I joined a one institute, and on that institute, I get a one opportunity to teach someone. That was a big chance for me because I was unable to teach. I was unable to express my thoughts and ideas, but I accept the challenge. No, I can teach, and after all, I just teaching and I'm learning also. So day by day, I get to the fluency. And now is it?
You were teaching English.
Yeah, I'm teaching English.
So okay, that was my question. So how did you start learning English language? Tell me about that.
In the starting time, I joined our institute to improve myself. Okay, and I belong to UP board, so on that time I was unable to speak English. So I started a learning. I just give the 6 month to myself, and now I am speaking English.
So what did you do in those 6 months?
I
Wait,
totally.
I'll repeat the question. How did you what did you Oh God, there's a noise. Can you hear the noise?
No.
No? Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So, what did you learn in those 6 months period?
First, I focus on grammar because the second thing is that I engaging with myself like activities, listening, writing, and speaking and reading. These all are things. Apart from this, I don't like a reading, but when I start a reading, then I feel interested, and that they give me a lots of confidence and they, speak to fluency, how to speak that. So these all are things I did in my past.
Okay. But you really need to work on your speed, Mansi. Think like you started reading in that period, in that 6 months period, right? Okay. So, what did you read about?
I start by reading like a very moral stories, and which is connected to second class, third class, because as I mentioned you, I belong to.
I'm sorry. My do- okay, yeah, she's at home. I'm so sorry. Okay, okay. So, yeah, please continue.
Was saying, uh, what I'm saying, I just forget it. Can you repeat it?
When around. Okay, so you started reading moral stories, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. So, what's your teaching method now? What kind of methodology do you follow while teaching spoken English?
Yeah, of course. So you know what? When we started teaching, so there's a lots of students who are belong to very Hindi medium board. So they don't have a confidence. The problem is that they don't have a confidence. That's why they are unable to speak. So first, the class is that I always motivate that types of people. Please collect your knowledge. Please collect, amass the all information about the English, and then you can speak, because confidence is more important if you want to learn any new things. Okay, so in the first time I just motivate on that person, because you know what, the bache aa rahe, let's see, ma'am, I can't speak that, I'm unable to speak that, the things they are saying in front of to lot of people, because hesitation and the confidence. So first lecture should be that, and the second I just provide a grammar knowledge, the basic grammar it's need, and the vocabulary activity like a debated speeches and the program, all things as a role play, that all are things, that all are activities I conducted.
Hmm, that's nice. That's nice. So you have institute there itself, right? I mean, you have an institution, but not online classes. Am I right?
No, there's a no. Yeah.
So if you want to give advice to English language learners, those who are on the learning journey, so from where exactly should they start, and what points should they follow or keep in mind while learning English?
As I know, ma'am, you are better than me, but I just thought on that person. First, I started to teach that person like about the English. Okay, why you are learning this language? What is the purpose behind to learn this language? So first, the question is that for my students, and when they share their views and the ideas, and I catch the level of that person, then I started teaching. And of course, first step is that I just engaging my student with the work, so that the work should be like that, anything else like that, grammar, vocabulary, debated, and the speeches, lots of programs we are engaging.
So you offer such kind of like you make them participate in such activities like debates,
Yeah,
speeches, and also help them learn some grammar and vocabulary. So like this, they learn also, and then they can apply that in their speech with the help of various activities like debate, like you
yeah,
mentioned. Right? Am I clear? Mhm.
yeah.
Okay. So learners who are tired of learning English, like that I come to know, that I get to know from many learners, they have been learning since long and yet they don't understand. So, what is the reason behind that?
Uh, if we talk about the boreness, so of course they are just joining just because of to craze, and they forget that what is my interest. So of course, if they try to like a interest way, any work if you do the interesting way, so of course they never got be a failed, they never got be a boring, as you say that.
Mhm. So, you think that they should follow, they should do something interesting to learn English language. If they do that, they can never get bored.
Yeah, of course, because you know what, there's a lots of trader who always suggested, no, you have to adopt a four skills. First, reading, writing, and listening. But you know what the happened with the people? As I mentioned my example, I really don't like a reading. And if anybody suggests, you know, you have to read, then you can improve your fluency. So of course, I read whatever I want to read. So that the
Hmm.
things like that, I never read a newspaper because I don't like it. Because the method is that you have to improve yourself. Doesn't matter what are you reading. So you can
Hmm.
read whatever you want. You can listen whatever you want listen. That the
That is
things.
really important because you know what I feel learning should be interesting. It should be fun Because if you do something that doesn't really interest you, at the end you will give up. So what I feel, like you said, that they should read whatever they wish to read. They can read that. I mean, learners can read that. Even if it's a cartoon book or children's stories or
Yeah,
anything, they must read to understand English, to understand some sentence structures, and same goes for watching also. Watch or listen whatever you like, but it should be in English. Understand that, right?
yeah.
That is a first story.
Even I also watch cartoons in the same age. I watch cartoons channels are using very simple sentence. I can catch very easily and I can
Yeah,
understand. So that the
yeah,
things create our interest. If you are watching a very tough scene and you are not interested, then you can just say, no, I cannot do this. So of course
yeah.
you should try to learn from the basic.
So what kind of cartoons do you watch? What I feel right nowadays, people really, I mean, children, they really don't watch cartoons. Like my daughter watched children was like, I tell you the name of the shows. It's Diana Roma, Shafa, and IUPU, like that shows. And I also enjoy watching now. I've started to enjoy that. So what kind of cartoons do you watch? I want to know that.
Actually, one cartoon is that I remember Samosa. Name of the cartoon is Samosa. That the things and that the scene totally in English. So I really enjoyed it, and the English also very easiest way. They all are character are using. And the
Mhm.
second, I watched a Doraemon with the English subtitle, and the I really like that Doraemon. So that the things.
I watched it long time ago. But in my days, like we used to watch this Aladdin Hindi shows. Okay, obviously. So I used to watch Aladdin and Genie. Have you ever watched Aladdin?
Yeah, yeah. No, I am haven't watched, but I just heard this about this news. Sorry, cartoons.
It used to be so much interesting, and it was telecast on Channel Star Plus. And also, I used to watch this English show. What is that name? Small Wonder. Yeah. You
Yeah,
don't
I
know
heard
that?
this.
So you have heard about it? So
Yeah, I
I think
heard about it.
yeah, I think I was in 4 or 5 grade, maybe third grade. So I loved watching these kind of shows. They were really fun watching. And there were more shows. And if I talk about cartoons, I love watching Popeye. Have you heard of that? Popeye, the Sailor
No,
Man?
no, no, no.
Okay. And he would eat spinach and then he would
Uh-huh.
become stronger,
Hmm.
right? From that cartoon, I started eating spinach. I think we all children did at that time. So that time was really, I can say, fun. It was fun watching such kind of cartoons and shows. But now there is so much variety on
Yeah,
YouTube. Watch anything, yeah, right, right.
whatever you want to watch, you can search. So if anybody in this time, if anybody just make excuses, no, just because of that reason I was unable to speak. So I think this is a fake because you have a lots of chance, you have a lots of opportunity. You can search on the Google and the YouTube, and you can just find yourself.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So, from this conversation, we can say that, do learn English in a way you want to. Something it was something interesting, listen to something engaging, and then I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. And then only we should learn. I wonder if I should add this thing or not, my daughter. Okay, so that's how we can. Wait, wait, Divisha. So that's how we can summarize, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, one question I would like to ask you, as you are also a trainer, English trainer, am I right?
Yes, yes, I
So
am.
what is your journey? Your what is your board first? Is a Hindi medium board? Yeah, from where you belong?
See, I belong to Punjab. I'm born and brought up in Punjab. So I spent my 25 years there in my hometown, which is Mandi Gobindgarh. It's known for its iron and steel industries. So, though I studied in English medium school, but I can say it was just for namesake. I can say that I spent my 3 years, like from sixth to eighth grade, I studied in one school. It was new in our hometown. I owe to that school, because I can say the foundation of English language was laid in my personality. From there itself, I picked English language. But later, my parents enrolled me in other school in which my brother was studying. So as parents, they thought that maybe it would be better for both the kids to be in the same school. So they changed my school. So I got disconnected with this language. So, like you, I can say that teaching profession helped me become a better English speaker. Because when you
Yeah.
are a teacher, you have this responsibility to give your best shot. You cannot afford to make mistakes while teaching, because you're a teacher, you are a guide, you're an educator. So whenever I had to deliver lecture in my class, so I would make sure I did thorough research on any topic that I was going to teach in my class. So I would read a lot. For example, I had to read articles. For example, so I would read so. Wait, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So I would read so much stuff related to that, so that I could get complete knowledge about it, and I would impart the same to my students in English language. So that's how I became fluent in English language at that time. So I think we should wrap the session now.
Sure.
Yeah. See, first of all, I'm so sorry. Today my daughter is at home. She's disturbing a lot while this conversation is going on. So, well, but this was a very engaging conversation, I can say, Mansi. So you shared your insight about English language, and so have I. So I'm sure this conversation will be productive and useful for all the learners who are watching us
Yeah.
on my channel, right? So thank you so much for giving me your time, right?
Okay. Thanks to you.
Yeah, and wait, 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 wait.